Hi everyone, I'm Miss Kat and I'm a museum educator at the Santa Paula Art Museum. I hope you enjoyed your virtual ArtSPARK tour. Today we get to create our own abstract collaborative work inspired by Rima Muna and Dwayne Danmeyer's work. So let's get started. Here's an example of a collaborative abstract drawing we will be creating today, inspired by Dwayne Danmeyer and Rima Muna's beautiful abstract work. We are going to use lines, shapes, and lots of color. Now we'll go over the materials we'll need to create this project. First thing you're going to do is find a piece of paper. This is construction paper, but you can also use printing paper, sketchbook paper, newsprint is great. I have this very large piece of newsprint, so if you do have larger paper, I'd say go for it. Another alternative to paper is if you have grocery bags, you can cut off one side of it and the inside is blank, so that will work great too. And the other thing I love about grocery bags are that you can use the handle at the end as a hook and you're gonna throw it up on your wall. Okay, so to make those colorful marks and shapes, we're gonna choose something to draw with. I'm using oil pastels today. You can use colored pencils, crayons, markers if you have them. So those will all work great during this project. And finally, the last material is not necessarily a material, it's a person. So you're gonna go and grab a partner, a family member to do this project with, and then we're gonna create. Okay, I'm back and I have got my partner, Ben. He's my husband and we're gonna be collaborating together. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So, now that you have your partner, you're each gonna wanna get a piece of paper and whatever mark material you chose, whether it's a marker or a crayon, we're gonna grab our favorite colors. So go ahead and grab that color that you're drawn to, that you are inspired by. You got your color?
I do.
Okay, great. So each partner is gonna go one at a time to create. I'm gonna say start and he's gonna start drawing. And then I'll say stop for him to stop drawing. So that's my job. His job is just to be drawing. And the one crazy little thing we're gonna throw in is I'm gonna have him close his eyes. I know, how are you gonna draw without your eyes open, right? But this project is really about feeling, right? Abstract is about creating things with emotion and feeling. So in order to loosen up a little bit, it's nice to close your eyes. And you cannot pick up your drawing instrument. You're just gonna keep going. So go ahead and tell your partner to start.
All right.
Make sure their eyes are closed. Start. Now I encourage you to move your hands around your paper while your eyes are closed so you can feel the shape of the page and how much space you have to work with. You're gonna do whatever lines you want. I'm noticing Ben is creating some round ones and squiggly ones, so just go for it, whatever you're feeling. Now I'm gonna tell him to stop. Stop. Okay, great. So now let's take a look at Ben's shapes that he's created. This is a really fun part. It's the big reveal, right? We get to see what we created. Now I'm seeing a lot of biomorphic shapes. Do you guys see that? It's one of our vocabulary words, and do you remember what it means? It is those shapes that are very similar to those you would see in nature, right? They're not geometric, which are more regular shapes. Although, you know what? Right now I'm spotting a geometric shape that he created. So even if you're not trying, you could be making geometrics and biomorphic at the same time. Now it's your partner's turn. So Ben's gonna tell me to start.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Start.
I'm gonna feel around my page, see how far I've gone.
Stop.
Okay. Woo! Look at all those round shapes. I love it. So I tend to just, just how I create personally, everyone creates differently. I tend to do a lot of round shapes. So I'm seeing a lot of like half circles and biomorphic shapes. I don't have as many geometrics as Ben because I've done more round edges and his are a bit more sharp and triangular. Okay, so at this point, and square. Oh wow, you did a complete square right there. So now that we've discovered our shapes, we're gonna go ahead and switch with our partner. So this is where it gets exciting and the collaboration begins. So now that we have our creations in front of us, each partner has created something different, and we're gonna go ahead and fill in our shapes with color. Now this is your create time. You can do whatever you want. There are no rules in abstraction. So what I wanted to just encourage is to try different things. I'm filling in this shape, and it's pretty solid, right? And then over here, I'm gonna create patterns. So you can think about trying different things while you're working inside your shapes. And then if you see a line like this line, I'd like to just make disappear. You can go over it with a different color and create a new shape. And you're just gonna continue moving around your page and picking those colors that you're really drawn to. What are you inspired by? What excites you? What color do you just have to use? Like this green just popped off this table to me because I was like, wow, look at that green, beautiful color. And I want it to pop on my page. Also encourage using lots of colors. If you like one color or just two colors, that's okay too. Like I said, everyone creates differently, and I really want to leave it open to you. Another thing is if you like white space, you don't necessarily have to fill everything in. You can keep it open. You can also create a background around your shapes.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. So we're just gonna keep exploring color and shape and have fun, and we hope you guys enjoy making this project. I hope you enjoyed the project. Ben and I really had a good time. I really appreciated using his actually because I do create so many circles in my work that using his work that's so different, it was fun to just change it up and have different shapes to work with. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. I'm gonna end up putting these together on the wall because I kind of like the balance of the two. It's like a yin yang. This one's a little bit more hard edges and these have softer. So I hope you guys put them up on your wall too and celebrate what beautiful work you created today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you real soon at the Santa Paula Art Museum.